wait a minute. Haven't we been here before? Giant stone maniacs strangling each other to death? It's silly, eh? First one to crumble into rubber loses like this. What's this? The red tower fragment? Careful with that one, mate. It's temperamental and full of spirit lava. That's the most dangerous kind of lava. Well, that is a prodigious statue. We don't build statues anymore where I come from. They always end up coming alive, sneezing death algorithms all over the place. Trust me, it was a miss. This one's a winner, mate. The white gold fragment. The Archmage and numeral carried it around all the time, you know. Slung around his scrawny neck like a cowbell. Classic alien, eh? Tree elves and their trees, am I right? The green sap fragment, eh? You know, if you left it in the dirt long enough, it would have grown a new tower. Honestly.
This just won't do at all.
This place is awful. Feels like something's feeding my head through a lumber mill. And that noise! Can you hear that? Let's find this fragment and get out of here. The snow throat fragment. Congratulations! Good for you. Now let's get out of here, eh? Teeth feel like they're gonna pull out of my face.
Old ways be praised. Welcome back, Initiate. I hesitate to ask, but I must. What a great relief. You have the Order's deepest admiration. Alas, more work remains. With the introduction of 4 new fragments, the forces draw... If any society of mages can do it, it is the Psijic Order. You will no doubt be pleased to hear that Josaja has gained some valuable perspective. Many tasks yet remain. Even with the staff of towers here in Artaeum, the time storms continue to rage on Tamriel. But for now, are you prepared to set out again, Initiate? Even with the star fragments removed from Tamriel, time breaches continue to open across the continent. This time, in the forbidding land of Rivenspire. We do. As always, the Augur map and Psijic seals are prepared for your use. Josaja will provide them. Return to me once you have closed the breaches.
Welcome back, Initiate. I can't believe you collected all 8 fragments of the staff. I know that we intend to render it inert, But there's no harm in learning more along the way, right? Now, I hear you're setting out for Riven's. Of course. Do I sound giddy? Sorry. I just never imagined we'd have a chance to actually study the staff. This promises to be very illuminating. At least, of course. I mean, it will probably be some time before we discover the secret of keeping it fragmented anyway. You still doubt my intentions? I guess that's not surprising. I would not betray the Order, Initiate. Not even for my family's name. Yes, you will. Safe travels, Initiate.
Another breach out there. Maybe we should leave this one be, you know? Honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Wait, I'm not encouraging you to ask me that question. The answer is very graphic. Let's find this breach before the tide comes in. Water's full of brain places. Little spirit jellies stain people's memories. Don't believe me? Think of that time you wet your pants. Ha! That's right! Ah, pastoral bliss. I'd make a fine farmer. Breeding dumb animals, making them work for nothing, slaughtering them in their prime. Sounds a bit worse when you say it out loud, doesn't it?
You there! Please! You must help!
Another breach tucked away in an old Breton ruin. Don't see many of those around, do you? You know, they built it over an alien ruin, right? Can't wait to see what people build on top of this. Take a look around those standing stones, eh? What is it with tipping stones anyway? Didn't your ancestors have anything better to do? That's the problem with you bipeds. You never apply yourselves. Definitely a breach around here, mate. High up, I think. Or what passes for high around here, anyway.
I need to buy food.
This one's deep, deep down, mate. Kind of like my general expectation of you meat brains. You! Oh, you far exceeded them. Not too hard to do, and they're practically non-existent, but still, kudos. Breach webbed up around here somewhere. Spiders are so adorable. Look at us! We've got 8 little spindly arms. Isn't it scary? Show me something with 8,000 arms and then maybe I'll get nervous.
To Crusher, you need to know. There was
Ugh, vampires. Pays not to have a nick sometimes, eh? Blood too, I guess. Of course, if you see any antipodal mouth grabbers, you'll let me know, right? You'd just love to get a bite of me.
Shade, but I'm not sure I'll find a safe haven at that place up there.
Tranquil greetings, Initiate. You carry... Excellent. I wish I could echo the sentiment. Our work on the Staff of Towers proceeds at a snail's pace. Every time I fear sabotage. After long consideration, I permitted Josaja to assist me in this endeavor. She was jubilant. But now, it seems her interest not well, but she will see the wisdom in it. Avoidance of temptation is a crucial element of moral action. In her heart, she knows this, perhaps better than most. Are you prepared for one last journey to Tamriel? I believe our final success is nearly at hand. Now that we can labor over the staff without the complications Josaja introduced, I am confident we will render the artifact harmless soon. Unfortunately, one cluster of time breaches remains, this time in the barren land of Craglorn. Yes, precisely. Josaja will provide the items you need. I was hesitant to give her this task at first, but keeping her involved to some degree seemed prudent, and perhaps humane. Safe travels, Caraval. I am. Magic is an intensely personal exercise, Initiate. No two mages weave their spells in exactly the same. I will not bore you with the finer details. Perhaps an analogy? Imagine an elaborate lock with thousands of tumblers. Removing her from the project is punishment enough.